This is skills practice for section 9.5. We're going to look at triangles and parallel lines. So this is very familiar diagrams that we have here. You have a triangle inside of a triangle. The question is segment AB parallel to segment RS in all of these diagrams? Well, they're not marked parallel, but you can figure out if they're parallel if this ratio equals this ratio. So we are going to check to see if 15 over 30 is equal to 13 over 26. If those are equal, then that means these segments are parallel. That's what theorem 9.6 tells us. Now, I think a lot of us know this already, but that reduces to 1/2, and so does 13 to 26. So since they both reduce to 1/2, yes, those segments are parallel. Number two, if you need to, you can turn the diagram. That way you can see the ratio a little bit better. We're going to compare 32 with 8, and we're going to see if that's the same thing as 24 to 6. If you divide both of these, you end up getting 4. So yes, they're parallel. Number 3, 8 to 20. Does that equal 9 to 21? Let's see. We're going to type it in. 8 divided by 20. That gives us 2/5. 9 divided by 21. 3/7. These are not equal. So those segments are not parallel. These ones are done the same way. On this bottom section, they're telling you that point M, point O, and point R are midpoints of triangle ABC. So that means this. It also means that these segments are midsegments. Now remember, midsegments are parallel to the sides that they don't touch, and they're also half the length. So we know this. You have a big triangle with 4 little triangles inside of it, and these 4 little triangles are congruent to each other by side, side, side. Segment OR is parallel to segment BA. Segment BC is parallel to segment MR. If M to O is 15, A to C is 30. B to C is 62. M to R would be half of that, 31. Number 11, measure of angle BMO. Let's make sure we know where that is. BMO. It's this angle. I'll put 1 arc on it. Let's say that's 75. What's the measure of angle BAC? Well, notice how this angle BMO is in between sides with 1 mark and 3 marks. So is this one. These are congruent triangles, so their corresponding parts are congruent too. If you know something from this triangle, then you know something from each of these, because they're congruent. Let's say the measure of angle BCA is 52. Let's make sure we know where that is first. Angle BCA. That's this guy. I'm going to put 2 arcs on it because it doesn't have to be the same as these, because it's a different angle. It's in between 2 marks and 3 marks. What would the measure of angle BOM be? It's in between 2 marks and 3 marks. Segment AC is parallel to segment MO. B to M is 28. This has one slash mark on it. How far is it from A to M? It'll also be 28. If A to B is 50, O to R is 25. B to C, 74. B to O would be half of that. So half of 74 is 37. Measure of angle COR. COR. That's this guy. I'm putting 3 arcs on it because, again, it's different than the other angles. It's in between 1 mark and 2 marks. Where's angle CBA? It's in between 1 mark and 2 marks also. Those are the same. B to O is 19. M to R is also 19.